ERP Cloud Toolbox Procurement module makes building purchase orders from open requisitions easy. So let's look at how we can use it to do that. First thing we need are the open requisitions in the worksheet, so we use the download form to get them. We put in the business unit, and we use the date controls to bring in some requisitions which were created in the last day or so. This brings back all the open lines that aren't already on a purchase order. You can see 11 there, with all the line detail. Now we want to group them into separate supplier POs, so we'll remove the sourcing BU value and use Excel to sort them for us. Scrolling over, we can see the supplier column there. And with the Excel sort function, we can sort them by supplier. And we'll group them by category and item too. There's our grouping, 2 suppliers there and some that have no supplier. We'll put those supplier details into the sourcing columns to generate the PO headers correctly. And we can use the defaults row to populate the other details there, business unit and new order. For those that don't have a supplier on them, we can put one in. You might enter it directly into the sheet, but we have a data form. We can use it to search and select the supplier, and that will help us get the right site value in. If there's more than one site, you'd want to select it from the drop down. Now we'll want to submit these to be processed into POs at the same time, so we can use the defaults for that too. But those columns are in an awkward place, so let's move them over to the left so we can see the results easier after the load. As always with the ERP Cloud Toolbox, you have complete flexibility to move columns around whenever you like, and you can remove unwanted columns too. Now that we're ready, we just click on Upload. The result came back and we can see everything was created as expected. The headers are all green and all the lines were valid, and the submit came back green too. Brilliant. The submission returned the PO numbers in the message. You can see 3 there. And we can use an Excel function to strip those numbers out if you choose. If we do that, we can paste them into a standard purchase orders worksheet and inspect them with a download. For this one, we can see there are 3 lines for the separate items and a distribution for each of the requisition lines. And we could go ahead now and make any adjustments, maybe to the price, using the standard PO functionality. Simple and easy to use. You can't do it in ADFDI, and it's much easier and less clunky than mucking about in all the FBDI templates. The integrated download feature is unique, and no other tool lets you do so much in one spreadsheet. There's a whole host of other great features in the procurement module, and you can find out more by going to our website or reaching out to a More4apps sales rep.